Hello there. My name is SamiahSupremacy, your resident spiritual esoteric / diva / princess / mermaid / fairy / goddess / whatever I feel like adding that day. And this is a female show, I, where I talk about my emotional and spiritual journey as an artiste and the lessons that I have learned along the way. If you are new here, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and join the tribe. Join the Sugar Plums. That is the name that I have for my fan base. Because how could you not see this face? How could you see this face and hear this voice and listen to the things of importance and intellect that I have to say and not want to subscribe? Are you a hating? You know the rest. I have to keep it cute and classy and stop cussing up on here. Roll the. It's I created my world. Whew. So today we're gonna skip the outfit and hair cam. I know that is a travesty, but I promise I'll do it next week, okay? On to the mental health check-in. How are you doing? How are you feeling? What is going on with you? I hope all. I was just playing, by the way. I hope all is well. I am doing okay. Recently, I filmed a clip of me singing an original song, and that really brings me into the topic of this video: surrendering. I'm not sure what I'll title it, but clearly you see the title. So let me sort of tell you a little overview of what happened to me yesterday so we can just, talk about surrendering. So yesterday, I filmed a clip of an original song, like I said, because I wanted to challenge myself to put my actions in alignment with my words, because I found myself often talking about the sentiments around my artwork and around my music, but I haven't put out anything, and I've expressed that, hey, I'm having trouble like actually singing on camera. So I wanted to push past that reservation, because obviously if I wanted to push past that reservation. It's time. So yesterday I did my hair, I did my makeup, I drove to a park where I filmed because I wanted a scenic look, because I'm very artsy, and all that took like a lot of effort. It took a lot of effort because I was, doing your hair, doing your makeup, that takes effort. That's work. Driving, that's work. And then I got to the actual park and I had to scout like the perfect location to actually film, because I didn't want people walking through and like distracting me every 5 seconds, but I wanted a nice view and I wanted to be in the shade, and it was just stressful. And then also I'm setting up my camera, and I'm in this long white frock, so it was just a stressful experience. And then I live in Florida, so it's super hot. So I finally get to the point where I'm actually singing, and that also was stressful for me, in the sense that I feel that I have trouble letting go when singing. And then when I sing, the inner critic comes up. It's not only when I sing, but it's exemplified when I'm singing for an audience. Like when I'm singing by myself or singing just for fun, I don't see the inner critic pop up. But when I'm like, I'm taking this serious, she pops up. And that is really not beneficial to me when I am doing something creative, because I think the essence of music is expression. It's just like the energy. And when I'm singing, I have to trust myself. I have to trust the note, or else I mess it up. You know, there's this effortlessness that is there, or usually there when I'm not singing for an audience. There's this effortlessness and this energy about singing that is what I like about it. But it gets all messed up when I don't trust myself and I overthink. And I think that's what was happening as I was filming. So what I've been having, so through singing, I was working, singing and creating content and being creative. I'm working through the friction that is the inner critic, the friction that is to move in fear. So I'm pushing past that and doing it anyway, which requires a tremendous effort for me. You know, the inner critic even pops up when I'm making videos. You know, she's always there, but she's definitely exemplified when I'm being creative. So it's like through being creative, I'm learning to trust myself. So needless to say, after filming that clip of me singing, it will probably be less than 30 seconds. And if I'm being honest, I wasn't really like singing full out. But hey, it's a stepping stone. And I have to acknowledge my progress. And I actually said that to myself in the process of filming. And I turn around. It's actually on my Instagram. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I turn around and I swear to you, I see this tiny, cute little Franklin turtle skedaddling behind me. I caught it in the corner of my eye, and the little turtle was skedaddling, and it was sort of confirmation that I was moving in the right path. Because as I was saying, you just need to take things slow and acknowledge your progress. I see this little small turtle moving quite quickly and making progress. And I was on the top of a hill filming this video, and there was a pond or a little pool of water at the bottom. And I assumed that this little turtle had worked its way from the bottom of that pool all the way to the top. So it was just very like I take it as a signal from the universe that I was in alignment. So that was a good sign. But needless to say, to bring it back to surrendering, when I'm making these strides to me that are seemingly small, like, you know, dressing up and filming myself singing, or like talking about where I am spiritually and related to where I am artistically, I know that I'm headed in the right direction. I know that I'm honoring something authentic, but I don't know where I'm going to end up. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what exactly I have to do to pop off. I do know that I'm headed the right direction. So it's this sort of surrendering it of like, I've chosen this path and this is what I'm being told is for me. So it's this letting go of everything and just releasing myself to the unknown. There's somebody out my car screaming, and if I could just, scream. Well, never mind, they're kids. God. Anyway, I low-key lost track of what I said, but it's a sort of surrendering to the unknown, because I don't know like how any of this is gonna work for me. I just know this. I don't know everything. I don't know what exactly to do. I just know that, hey, I'm supposed to be singing. It's a part of my path. That's all I know. So I'm gonna honor it. So when I'm 85, or when I'm 72, or when I'm 68, or when I'm 40, or 31, or whatever. 31 is not old, but so that I know that, hey, you did it, so to speak. There's nothing that I can sleep with myself at night, knowing that I haven't betrayed myself and not honoring something I feel extremely compelled to do. And that is such a distinct change from how I used to live. I used to be very people-pleasing, and people-pleasing is manipulation, but it's moving from this place of trying to guarantee a certain result by moving inauthentically and by doing certain things. And it's from a place of trying to control. So when I say surrender, I'm really letting go of control. Why is my jacket disrespecting me like that? Anyway, so when I'm saying I'm surrendering, I'm letting go of control. I'm saying I'm going to show up as Samiah authentically, and whatever happens, happens. And that is a little scary. So I find myself in moments of like strides, like yesterday, and also moments of also like wanting to disassociate from the entire experience and feeling just very overwhelmed and just wanting to numb myself, to be honest. So that is a lot. And also I feel that a lot of changes are happening for me that are changes that I've made in terms of distancing myself from certain friends, pursuing a different major in school. I'm not dating. I'm still, working, but I've made a lot of changes to put myself in alignment with what I want. But that has come at the price of there being this weird transitional period that I'm in. And at times I feel bored. I'm not gonna hold you. Yeah. I feel bored. I feel like there's this feeling of like, I gotta get out of here. I can't do this anymore. And I'll take my car and I'll go to like the mall or something, or I'll go to like a fancy coffee shop. I don't know. There's nowhere to go. It's like I can't stay here, but I can't stay here, but I can't go there quite yet. So it's just like this feeling of like I want to escape, but I can't escape. I cannot escape. And maybe I realize like me needing to escape is what's keeping me imprisoned, because it's like every time I escape, I'm disassociating from my experiences, which does not give me the ability to get out of them. So yeah, that's a topic for a different day. Anyway, I've done a lot of talking. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't play with me. Now's not the day. Follow me on all my platforms. I go by SamiahSupremacy on all platforms. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Pinterest. Yeah, follow me on Pinterest. Everywhere. I'm universal, baby. Join the tribe of sugar plums. And, keep a lookout for that clip of my song that I'm dropping. Thank you for coming along with me in this process. And even if your path might not be creative or singing, I really feel that no experience as a soul on earth is unique. So I hope that by me sharing the lessons and the things that I'm learning, it can help you. I'm not a coach or a guru. I'm a 21-year-old girl documenting her life. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Anyway, toodaloo. Friends, Arrivederci. Feliz Navidad. Bala tu cuerpo a la dia Macarena. Sarah V. Goodbye. Ciao. And I think I'm gonna buy myself a new wig. I'm gonna buy myself a new wig. And my Cash App, the most important thing, my Cash App. Be sure to donate. Smooches.